Hey everyone, my name's Camilla. I'm one of the curators for this recent art show called CRUCIS that we had at Written Vision here in Provo. And you know, the opening was right before the whole coronavirus thing happened, and then the coronavirus thing happened, and so we wanted to give all of those of you who weren't able to make it a virtual tour, so let's go check it out. So CRUCIS is a group art show that the ARCH-HIVE put on for the month of March here at Written Vision. I was one of the curators. My friend Lazaros, who's an anonymous artist, was the other curator, and we're really interested in kind of the idea of storytelling and journeys and how that fits into life and religion and all that sort of thing. So for this show, the concept was we wanted to take what's called the Stations of the Cross, which is a traditionally Catholic liturgy where around Easter time, Catholics go on a little journey around their own church, basically where they follow 14 different pieces of art that tell the story of Jesus Christ's crucifixion. And so we wanted to make a Mormon version of that because we're a Mormon art collective. And it's not typically a part of Mormon liturgy, but you know, we're like, why not? Let's just see where this takes us. So we invited 14 artists to do some work for the show. It's all new work. We have some really incredible artists, and so we're excited to show all of you their work. Many of these pieces are for sale, and it's a super important time right now to support artists and galleries, many of which are losing income because of coronavirus. So if you're interested in purchasing any of these pieces, please reach out to Brad, the owner of Written Vision. Thanks for supporting the arts, you're all amazing. We didn't have a church to do this in, so we decided we were just going to send everyone on a little journey through this gallery. The first Station of the Cross is Christ in the Garden of Gethsemane. It's a drawing by Casey Jack Smith called Garden, and it is currently available for sale for $600. If you're interested in it, talk to Brad at Written Vision. The second Station of the Cross is when Jesus is betrayed by Judas and arrested. The piece we have depicting it is called Son of Perdition or Divine Instrument by Eric Bremer. It's a photography piece, and it's currently available for sale for $400. The third Station of the Cross is when Jesus is condemned by the Sanhedrin. The piece we have depicting this is by Danon Rolap. It's a pen and ink piece called House of Caiaphas, which depicts the event with kind of some hints about the future destruction they will all face. This piece is not currently for sale. The fourth Station of the Cross is when Jesus is denied by Peter. We have a video piece by Ryan Simmons. He's a multimedia artist down at Snow College. Basically, it's a video of him with a bunch of rooster feathers in his mouth, reading some scriptures over the pulpit. This piece is not currently for sale. The fifth Station of the Cross is when Jesus is judged by Pilate. The piece we have for this one is by Lazaros, one of the curators of the show, and it is a collage piece that depicts basically some hand sanitizer, very timely, and it's called Pilate Prevails Nothing. This piece is not currently for sale. The sixth Station of the Cross is when Jesus is scourged and crowned with thorns. The piece we have depicting this is by Annie Poon. It's called The Thought Makes Reason Stare. It's a painting of acrylic on muslin. This piece is for sale for $800. If you're interested, contact Brad at Written Vision to learn more. The seventh Station of the Cross is when Jesus takes up his cross. This piece is by Emma Lyon. It's a digital collage piece, and it is called He Takes Up His Cross. This print is available for $50 unframed or $100 framed. The eighth station of the cross is when Jesus meets the women of Jerusalem. This is a painting by Kirsten Anderson that depicts the event, and it is not currently available for sale. The next piece is behind this purple curtain. It's a video piece for the ninth station of the cross, which is when Jesus is crucified. It's a video piece by Alexander Woods, a filmmaker local to Utah, and it explores the relationship between Mormonism, the cross, and Utah itself. It's called The Archivist and the Cross. Let's take a look. The 10th station of the cross is when Jesus promises his kingdom to the repentant thief. This is a piece by Andy Pitcher Davis. It depicts a large loaf of bread with a cross on it, which she then nailed this gauze onto. And it was actually really cool. She did it as a performance piece during the opening event, and she had people help her basically nail Christ to the cross. It was very moving. We'll show some footage of it. This piece is for sale. Contact Brad for more details. The 11th station of the cross is when Jesus entrusts Mary and John to each other. I'm the artist who did this piece, Camilla Stark, that's me. It is called Blood and Water, and it depicts basically Jesus, John, and Mary as sheep skulls, because, you know, he's the sacrificial lamb of God, and we're all just sheep with Jesus. This piece is not currently for sale. The 12th station of the cross is when Jesus dies on the cross and is laid in the tomb. This piece is a photography and digital piece by Jeremiah Tushner called Golgotha. This piece is for sale for $850. Talk to Brad at Written Vision if you're interested in the piece. The 13th station of the cross in our show is not one of the traditional stations of the cross. We included it to add kind of a unique Mormon element and belief. It is when Jesus preaches to the dead after his crucifixion and death. This piece is called Caught Up into Paradise. It is a mixed media piece by Haley Morrison, and it is $1,395. If you're interested in buying it, it is for sale. Talk to Brad at Written Vision to learn more. The 14th station of the cross is the resurrection of Christ. The piece we have depicting this is by Lisa DeLong. It is a sacred geometry piece that she did depicting the resurrection. This piece is not currently for sale. And that's the end of the show. Thanks for walking through the gallery with us. We really appreciate all of you guys who came to the show, who have been interested in the show, and who are here to support artists and galleries. It's a really important time right now to support artists with everything going on. A lot of people are losing income. If you have the means, consider reaching out to Brad, the owner of Written Vision, to see if there's anything you can do, purchase some art, support the artists that are able to show here. Thanks! Now you're probably wondering, Camilla, where did you get that extremely cool shirt you're wearing? Well, I got it right here at Written Vision. These are exclusive limited edition via CRUCIS shirts made by the one and only Lazaros himself, but that's not all the merch we have. We also have prints by Jeremiah Tushner, The Hunchback of Temple Square. We have prints by Haley Morrison. They're only $5. Look at these things. They're so cute. We got tapes. If you're into cassettes, we got an exclusive Hive tape. We got all of our Hive zines. We have, 7 of them at this point? Basically, they're just short little magazines that tell a cool little Mormon story of some sort. And last but not least, we've got these sick pins that contain elements from our poster and the shirts. And if you want one, all these are available on our Etsy shop or contact Written Vision and we'll hook you up. All right, peace out.